Okay, I'm now going to come from a geographical perspective. And we're going to be actually looking at something that I've used in class recently at my recent placement school. So as you can see from the x-axis, we're going to be looking at time, and on the y-axis we're going to be looking at the life expectancy. Obviously in geography we were looking at a lot of social and population control, so we're looking at how life expectancy changes in different parts of the world and what factors could be causing this. So what I did for the students was just I played the whole world, and I asked them to undergo some critical thinking, and just come up with as many points as they could, looking at different colours and looking at the maps to see what they could come up with. So this is what I showed them, and as you can see, most of them could come up with that life expectancy has increased over time. And then the higher level learners actually realised and related the continents, such as Africa. Obviously their life expectancy is lower compared to the more Western countries. So what I then did is we were looking at a case study in Chad. So it was very easy. You just click Chad, and then as we said, that highlights Chad. So the students will be able to follow that throughout its path. So if I play it again, we can see Chad is obviously located in Africa, so that's most likely going to have a low life expectancy due to many factors such as disease, not a lot of access to clean water, high unemployment. So yeah, as you can see, that was from one extreme, and then I would keep Chad highlighted so they can relate it to another case study that we're using. I'm going to use the UK for this example, a Western country. So we just click UK as well. So we've still got Chad and the United Kingdom highlighted for the students to follow. So I'll play it again. And as you can see, this is why Gapmind is so good, I think. You can see the big contrast between the two countries. And while it's running, you can talk over it and pick up on what you've learnt in class and relate it to what they're seeing on the screen. I'm going to say something else. I forgot what I was going to say.
Are you going to say something else? Or you have
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to keep me on.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Seriously, different.
Yeah. Go on.
You happy with that? Or
Yeah, I'll say something quickly.
say? If you're saying, say.
Oh, is it so long?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Let's wait for these two muppets to go. So another thing that you can do, and just as a bit of fun at the end of the lesson, I always like to include some fun aspects, because I had them on a Friday afternoon, so we used the last 10 minutes just doing something out of the ordinary. So what I tended to do as a little quiz and added a bit of competition into it is just pick any random country and ask them to predict how they might have formed. So I got them to come up on the interactive whiteboard and predict the path that they thought it would take. Obviously, I would want them to justify their reasons in order for them to undergo some higher order thinking. So just an example, I'd say, can anyone predict how Guatemala might have fared over the time period for their life expectancy? And then obviously they would draw it on the board. I would then press play, and the closest person to the correct path would then win, and they'd receive some sort of prize. It was just something different, and they seemed to enjoy it, and it added a bit of a competitive edge to it as well.
Very nice. Good.
I don't think we do that.
Ah, I can tell.
I've never even used Gapmind.